I did fear that this is what they were gonna do.
These fans and their parasocial relationships, they just take it up a step. And
you're ruining their dreams by boycotting them.
This could be the last NewJeans performance. Hello?
Whoa, sir!
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Nat.
I'm Amanda.
And we are K-Junkies.
Yay!
And welcome back to another Talk That episode. There is a lot to talk about this time.
Really?
I feel like lately it was kind of like, oh, there's not much to talk about, but now there is. There is.
Bam!
So are you ready?
No.
Too bad.
Not
Strap
really.
in. So to start off our topic section, it's something that maybe some people saw coming, maybe not. I don't know. But SM has announced that Seunghan, former Rise member, is going to debut as a soloist next year in 2025. Some crazy stuff. I know there was a lot of like mixed feelings by people. People are like, no, we want him in Rise. Like, why would you do this? Or some people being like, you should have just let him, like, he should have left the company if he couldn't come back to Rise. What do you think about it?
It's a lot of different feelings about it. I did fear that this is what they were gonna do, because I was like, oh, they're gonna kind of pull a Lucas in a sense. This is just weirder because he had way less time being in any spotlight before being given just a solo, kind of like a, we'll at least have this kind of thing. It does feel like, no, that's not what we were wanting. That's not what people were boycotting for. They obviously wanted him in Rise. People want him in Rise. I can see why that's not what you want, but it's also like you don't want him to completely give up on what he trained for this whole time that was stripped away from him. So it's like you could at least have this, because it's not like, what's he gonna do? Leave SM and join some new good boy group that's not gonna go anywhere? That's not gonna work either.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm curious to see how a solo would work for him. If it would really go anywhere, if he'd be super active. But it is kind of bittersweet, because it's like, is that what he wants? Is that his only? Was that his ultimatum? Is that his only option?
I think it's not what he wanted, because obviously the group wanted him back. He probably wanted to be back in the group, but due to the backlash and, immature people, so-called fans, as with, very heavy, loose usage of fans. I feel like this was the only solution for him, mentally too, because if he was in Rise and then Rise was dealing with all this backlash, I don't think he could live with that himself, which is why he, I think, agreed to remove himself from the group. But I feel like this is, I guess, as you said, bittersweet, but the kind of a win solution, not a total 100% what we wanted, but at least we didn't lose Seunghan, because that man, that would have been a loss,
That face deserves
to be an idol. Yeah, that face card is crazy.
Screwed up, because in the end, it doesn't really make sense, because he would still be an idol. What's the difference of him being in a group or him being by himself? Whatever his background was is still a problem to fans, right?
But at least
they just don't want to associate it with the other boys.
Exactly.
Which is screwed
I think in this case, his backlash would just be on him instead of the whole group, and that's why they want to separate them.
And that's why SM's doing this, to keep Rise as Rise, so that they're not tainted by Seunghan in a sense, and then they're just to appease the fans. Here he is by himself. It doesn't really matter if he's as successful as Rise on his own. Yeah, it's I just feel like it's more like a just to shut you up type of
essentially
thing,
yes,
which is just screwed up.
I do see, people obviously are let's still boycott Rise, and now people are let's boycott Seunghan's solo debut, but I don't think that's a good thing to do, because I feel like Seunghan has already gone through so much, and it sucks that at such a young age he already had to get out of his group for something that he really didn't do anything wrong. So I feel like the best we can do is just support him as a soloist, and also support Rise.
We should just support them in general, because people in the end are just thinking boycotting because they want to hurt SM.
Of course.
But I'm you're hurting the boys that you claim to love by boycotting them. You're ruining their dreams by boycotting them.
I feel like
and at this point, I don't think there's another outcome.
I don't think
there's
so either.
nothing else that can come from this. This just doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. So you need to just support them and not crush their dreams that have already been half crushed.
Yeah, like SM, you know, obviously wasn't gonna give us what we wanted.
No company would do that.
No,
like that doesn't
usually
happen.
you majority of the time when a member gets removed, they're removed.
It's it.
Like it would be, unless, you know, it was like a weird situation, like how Nine Muses re-added people after they had left the first time, or like, you know, etc. But like usually when they're gone, they're gone. You know, so I feel like this is just unfortunately the best case scenario, you know, in a sense, for like getting Seunghan back. So we're supporting Seunghan.
Like, trust me, there's other groups where someone had to leave because of something silly or
And
something that is just
back.
not necessary to remove them. And as much as we'd love to bring them back, I don't think it could ever happen. Whether the fans don't want it or the public doesn't want it or the company doesn't want it, you know.
It's tough, but we're glad that Seunghan at least is coming back.
He exists.
Yay, he's not lost to education.
Not education.
We didn't lose him to the college system. We got two things about The Boyz. The Boyz has been talked about lately. Well, first let's talk about the individual member, what happened to an individual member from The Boyz. It was revealed that The Boyz' Sunwoo had been assaulted by a Saesang that broke into his place. And I'm going to read, you know, more of the information about it, but that's crazy. So Sunwoo's agency had stated, after finishing his schedule and returning to his residence, Sunwoo was exiting the elevator and opening the front door when a Saesang fan, who had been hiding in the emergency stairwell, approached him. Feeling threatened, Sunwoo immediately reported the incident to our staff, who apprehended the intruding fan and handed him over to police. While trying to prevent the Saesang from escaping, multiple assaults occurred. The individual was arrested on the spot for trespassing and assault, and a police investigation is ongoing. Following the incident, Sunwoo and our staff visited a nearby hospital for examination and treatment. So I guess trying to make sure that the individual did not escape, that individual threw hands and had assaulted the staff and Sunwoo.
Right.
I feel like what's crazy is with the Saesang culture, how long the idols have had to deal with this culture for years.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking like first gen, second gen. There's always been a problem with Saesangs. I'm just surprised at how there's not much more, like, I don't know, laws or things they could implement to just control these people. Because that's just, they should be like prisoned, jailed.
Just like criminals that do things like this. There isn't only so much you can do to prevent it from happening, you know. And the only thing is that you could have a bodyguard attached to your hip 24/7, and you know, obviously these idols and celebrities, all celebrities, want to feel like human beings at the end of the day, and it's unfortunate that these crazy people exist and do the things that they do. And yeah, it's been going on forever. And
It's
like,
awful.
I feel like it was way worse in the past because I feel like maybe it's a little more, you don't hear about the reportings of it, I feel like, as often as maybe
this was just obviously crazy because like not only did they break into his place or whatever, they literally like, and like what kind I just don't understand how you think you're a fan. Like what? These people are not mentally well.
Well,
these people are not mentally well.
That's the problem with K-pop fans, is that K-pop companies and the K-pop culture makes it seem okay for fans to get really, really attached to these idols as if they are their significant other, their best friend and whatever, because that's how they treat fans at fan signs and concerts, like they are their whole world. So then fans, especially the ones who are probably not all mentally there, think that they have that right and that it's okay.
Yeah, they're like entitled, essentially.
Yes.
I mean, luckily, like he posted on Weverse that, you know, he's okay, and that he even set the boundary in his post. He was like, that fan is not a fan. Like that person is not a fan. And I'm like, period, as all idols should say. I feel like when I like when idols talk like back about Saesangs, when they're like, oh, like stop calling me, stop following me, like leave me alone, like you're crossing a line. And I like that because you need to make boundaries. These fans and their parasocial relationships, they just take it up a step, and if they're not all mentally there and they don't know the boundaries, they'll take it a step further like they did with Sunwoo. So just glad that he's okay, and hopefully that person gets like actually charged, criminally charged, and like no mercy, because fans need to learn. Well, fans, very loosely, those are not fans. Those are crazy people. Still on the topic of The Boyz, because once again, more on the boys. We did talk about this before in another podcast. We have mentioned that they were looking at going to a different company, that they were going to terminate their contract for IST. So there is an update on that. All 11 The Boyz members have signed an exclusive contract with 100, which has the sub-labels Big Planet Made, which if people know, like Big Planet Made is 𝐕𝐕𝐶, Taemin, Bad Villain, Lee Moojin. They got some big names in that place. And they're also in charge of INB 100, which is Baekhyun Chen and Schumann's company, which Baekhyun owns.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's actually kind of slight. They are currently negotiating the transfer of the group name since IST owns the trademarks.
Which is what I said in that other episode.
Yes.
That when we said that they were planning to possibly leave, I'm like, well, how are they going to get the name? How are they just going to give them the name? I didn't think so.
No. Well, it looks like they're negotiating, which I don't know where that's going to go. But IST is definitely losing the group for them.
Yeah.
Because The Boyz is really popular. They come back a lot. And they bank. So they're losing a big group. So I don't know if IST is going to give up the name like that. Hopefully they can. Like, hopefully it can be kind of like a YG 143 Entertainment thing where they just kind of gave iKON the name. They were like, here, iKON, you can take it, and that's it. Like, there was nothing.
Which was very surprising.
Yeah, very surprising.
Still
I think 𝐲7 too, the negotiations for 𝐲7 were nothing. Like, JYP gave 𝐲7 their name.
Right.
So hopefully IST won't pull a cube and have Beast change their name. You know how Beast had to be highlight.
IST does have old affiliation as Cube. As a part of Cube.
That's true. They have 𝐴𝑃INK.
It's like, we'll it follows.
I think I heard that the 100 did trademark the New Boyz. That might be maybe their new name. If they can't be The Boyz, they could be the New Boyz. Or they could be Men's.
The Men.
The Men's with the Z.
No, it would just be Men.
Oh, you're right.
Ew.
I
actually don't like
the
that
Men.
at all.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Ew, the Men.
I think the New
That's kind of scary.
Because if you're The Boyz, which they usually abbreviate it to TBZ, they could just be TNBZ.
Ew,
but we'll see. We'll see where that goes. TMZ. We'll see where that goes. Hopefully, they could just keep The Boyz, and they could at least they all sign together. Like they're all sticking together, and that's what we like to see when groups do decide to leave a company, that they all stick together. That must make the fans very happy.
Yeah,
I feel like that means that The Boyz will be kicking for a long time, and they're not going anywhere. So yeah. Alrighty, so moving on from The Boyz.
Oh
boy, we got some major things with NewJeans. All right. First off, NewJeans sending ADOR a notice, basically 14 days to fix things or else they'll file for contract termination. Which I think we called that.
Yep.
We did like multiple times on different podcast episodes.
Yes. They're eventually going to say contract termination.
I feel like if they weren't going to get what they wanted, that they were just gonna be like, we're dipping, and that's exactly what it is. So yeah, now ADOR I guess has 14 days to make corrective actions, as they said it in their email to ADOR. It's funny, ADOR said at first they didn't receive the email, then they said yeah, we received the email.
Oh, they didn't check the spam folder, right?
Well, they did receive it, and it seems like NewJeans finally, as we had called it, they were going to give them that ultimatum. And honestly, very interesting to see a group so forwardly, like...
Yeah, they're pissed.
Yeah.
They're just so mad.
And like, they're not
These little girls.
They're not that long into their careers. It's not like, like if this was a group like TVXQ or like EXO or something, or the groups that have been around for a while and they're like putting their foot down, like, oh, but NewJeans they're not backing down. This is what we wanted, and we want it to go back the way it was. And if it's not going back the way it was and we're stuck with this, then we're leaving. And honestly, I can't really blame them. If they feel uncomfortable,
not just uncomfortable, but it just sucks where like your career is going so swell, and you love the direction it's going in, and you are so happy with the way it is, I guess. And then for it to just kind of like suddenly change, like I would fear for the rest of my career too, because it's also like, man, now I'm not happy anymore.
Yeah.
Why I'm just doing this just to do it.
And ultimately, like, again, screw the adults in this situation. I just feel bad for them as a group. And clearly a lot of idols do, because they were at the KGMA 2024 awards where they did win something. They performed and they gave quite a speech. A very sad speech, to be honest. I'm going to read a little bit of it. So Hani basically said in her speech, honestly, we don't know until when we will be NewJeans anymore, But with the 5 of us and bunnies, our relationship cannot be destroyed by anything, so let's stick together till the end. And then Danielle said, even if we are not NewJeans anymore, NewJeans never die. Even some of the idols, like, emotional, like Soyeon from G-Idol, Stacy. And honestly, when I was seeing the video, like, it gave me chills because I was like, damn, they were basically on stage like, we might not be able to be the same as NewJeans. We might have to like not be NewJeans for a bit.
The transparency is just so refreshing.
It kind of is, yeah.
For K-pop,
it's very emotional.
It's weird because you don't see them like these idols ever talk about like the stuff that's happening behind
so
the
openly.
scenes. Yeah.
They were even like, thank you, like ADOR staff, but then they were like, oh, well, actually the staff that helped us. Like, they were transparent. They were like, not the new ADOR staff. We're talking about the staff that has been with us and has helped us. So it's crazy. Even people, you know, obviously online are like, this could be the last NewJeans performance. This could be it. It's like, it's all very sad, and it sucks that it's crazy to see a group like NewJeans. Like, I mean, like a top girl group of this generation to just be at this point where they're kind of like, we might not be NewJeans anymore. Like, I never expected that to happen. That was not in my bingo card.
No.
For 2024 to be ending like this, where we're kind of like, is NewJeans going to disband? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I like to hope that even if they can't be NewJeans called NewJeans anymore, that they would pull maybe like a Beast highlight situation where they could just go somewhere else's 5.
I just feel like they wouldn't let them terminate.
You don't think
I don't know. I can't tell because
they're weird.
They're so petty.
They are. That's the thing. I don't know.
But I feel like they also don't want to lose them
Yeah,
either.
I mean, I wouldn't want to lose
sure.
NewJeans either, but I don't know. I don't think
they're really trying because how they put Minheejin as the creative,
I think, director again?
Yeah, for like however many months or something, thinking that was going to be
No,
enough.
it was supposed to be, I think the new contract for her was like creative director until the end of NewJeans' contract. But I think still staff-wise and whatnot, like they're not happy.
Yeah. No, like I feel like they did that thinking that's going to be enough. And then the NewJeans like, what, you think we just settle for that?
I know ADOR, I think, was still saying how they're still trying to work things out, I guess, to maybe not lose NewJeans, but I don't know. The NewJeans girls seem pretty
adamant.
They seem pretty like, we're not going to go back. So definitely something interesting in K-pop to witness, and we'll see where that goes. Obviously, we'll talk about it whenever that happens, the contract termination. What will NewJeans do after? And I think they'll still stick as 5. They seem very like strong together, like family wise. Clearly, they're sticking together and they're sticking by each other's side. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it's not disbandment because people are already like, they're disbanding. I'm like, wait, slow down. Hold on. Let's wait and see.
Some crazy stuff happens sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes they pull through. Look what happened with Beast. All right, so that covers the topics for now that happened this week. A lot of interesting stuff. Some intense stuff that I was like, whoa, like the Saesang situation, NewJeans.
All of them also have to do with some sort of contract in a sense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Even like with SM and Seunghan.
Yeah. Like
not terminating his contract and like, let's have a solo debut. So these companies be doing some interesting stuff this week. The drama.
This shit wasn't like this back then, man.
We had some interesting drama back
then.
But
I just feel like half the time we were just la la la. Everyone was fulfilling their 7-year contracts.
And then disbanding.
And that's it. Like
everything else all la 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 la. Maybe it's because we weren't so aware and now we're just so aware in K-pop. I don't know, man.
We were pretty aware back then. I feel like I read every news article that came out. True. These things like this weren't always happening. You know,
and we
followed a lot of groups.
We did.
The small ones, the big ones.
Maybe I just don't remember, but things are really crazy now, I feel like. Which again,
it's because like the groups are becoming so much more like
outspoken. I like it though. I like it.
Yeah,
I'm digging it. But now let's move on to some new music. So first up for our reactions, we have a group that was thrown into the dungeon for so long. And they're finally back. We got Classy with Psycho and Beautiful.
Okay.
My goodness, MBK. I mean, here you have a whole talented group of girls. You gave us Tick Tick Boom, which was a banger. And then you just locked them away. And you can tell, like, me being chronically online on Twitter, like their messages, they were just so desperate to come back.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad. So I'm glad that they finally are here. It's definitely another concept switch up compared to Shutdown and Tick Tick Boom. So I'm ready. They look great. I heard a little bit of the teaser. It was very like me. There was like a
right.
So you know, it sounds like it's gonna be catchy. So let's just watch some classy because I miss these girlies.
Classy. Oh. She's not even wearing heels. What is that?
The fake ass like
what the
heels
heck?
walking.
She's wearing boots.
You know how these companies like to be like sound effect.
Yeah, but that's not the right one.
It's okay, but when you're still eating it up. You should put like boots stomping.
Yeah.
Let's go, Miss Bone. And then Chaewon with the pink. Hello?
The fucking shutter sound.
Everyone with no eyebrows.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I like Jimin's hair though. I was like, ooh, in the teaser images. The jorts.
I know. I'm wearing them right now.
Amanda's wearing her jorts right now. Hey.
Boy, you're so dumb.
Boy, you're so dumb.
This girl has such SM visuals.
Oh, Hyeju?
Is that the same girl?
Yeah.
She looks like Taeyeon.
Period.
Like a lot.
Honestly, they're all like stunning, man. I'm sad that Hyungso's not promoting though, because she has health issues. We finally
Love
got this
that.
comeback. I know. I was so sad.
You had all that time to have health issues.
No!
No, I'm kidding.
Hey. Boy, I love it. Boy, you're so dumb. Honestly, like Sunwoo though, like
This wig,
she grew up. Wig.
like that. That style's like
It's
really
very
popular,
popular,
but
yeah.
they never actually cut their hair like that.
No,
It's
no,
always
of
a
course.
wig.
Sunwoo. No, but Sunwoo looks good with the wig though.
Whoa.
This little
little
slowdown.
scary.
They're serving face after face after face. Honestly, like this part on its own in the teaser, I was a little like, but it mixed with the chorus, like it works. Because I know some people were like mad about it.
It was weird because I know people were like mad about it, but I didn't have an issue from the teaser.
Okay.
I was like,
I know
I
some
can
people
see
did.
the vision.
Period. You know it's gonna be like the boy you so dumb. All right, period. Classy. I liked it. I saw that funny tweet that was like, "Don't be evil supersonic when I get back."
Yeah,
and it's because of this.
oh,
This move is very similar
I was
to-
like, I didn't understand
No,
the tweet, and now
It's very similar to Supersonic, but no, I really liked it. I feel like a lot of people seem to be vibing with it, and I feel like it's getting them like some attention again. So I just hope the album still hasn't come out yet because the album physically hasn't come out yet.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm just please MBK, for the love of God, after this, can you just give them consistent comebacks? Like, please,
no,
please. I think.
no.
Come on, please.
Next, we have ATEEZ with Ice on My Tea.
They got them girls.
Yeah,
Or the jewels.
I've heard things like
Mixed, right? Or good things.
I don't know. People say anything on the internet, and I'm very confused half the time. I did hear a snippet of one of the songs on the album. I forgot what it was called, but it sounded like a banger. And I was like,
Okay. All right. Well, usually with ATEEZ, whether sometimes we feel a little iffy the first time, we usually vibe to
Yeah.
ATEEZ. Like, you know, so let's get to some ATEEZ. They come back a lot too. It's hard to keep up sometimes.
I'm like, work wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, work was like 2 seconds ago.
I'm still like thinking that Crazy Form just happened.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
It's shit like that I love.
What? Him too?
Like those type of lyrics.
Oh, I'm like, what did he do?
Put my diamonds at the dentist.
This feels like they're like the mafia or something.
Yes.
It suits them.
Oh my
he's
god.
So cute. His little pelito.
I love him.
And Jungho here with the vocals.
Oh my god.
Who the fuck is wearing
Of
that
course.
hat?
Of course.
Hello?
Whoa, sir.
Oh. Okay, wait. Can we talk about the ballerinas with the masks? Like, I'm digging that.
Oh, it's with the little violin in the background for me. It's giving. It's kind of like work, but a little dark tone, and I love it.
Seunghwa. Oh, why does Yeosang always have something weird with him? He had the rooster in work, and now he has this weird puppet. Ooh,
wow, sir,
the hair.
He's just so pretty.
Still not over San's body. What is? But then Hangjin is so cute.
Oh.
Hey, Mingi is like perfect for this concept, like voice and visual wise.
Hit that booty,
oh,
sir.
Same. That guy's like,
nah, man. If Yoonho was right in front of me too.
If he was right in front of me. Hey.
Oh,
I don't like San. I'm just gonna say that right now. I don't like this guy. I don't like him at all. Ah, Jesus Christ! Stop doing that.
I need a trigger warning.
It's them in like the suits and the long coats.
I love
There's just
the long
something
coats.
about that. It's like
I love
they look
long
like
coats.
like Black Butler, like Sebastian. You know.
Stop.
Hey. I don't like that guy. I don't like him at all. I love Hangjin.
I love Hangjin so much. Oh, wow.
Okay,
Fucking
why they're
Seunghwa,
all
bro.
serving face card?
Honestly.
Okay, honestly though,
I love ATEEZ.
I'm gonna fight San.
Okay.
I can't do that. That was too much. I was like, oh jeez, my
I was waiting for it
eyes.
because I knew he was all naked and stuff in this video. Okay. Oh my god.
I mean, that song was a vibe. It was a vibe. Like I can just imagine myself
he
in the
gets his
car
diamonds
like,
at the dentist.
I love my date. I love my date.
Yes.
I don't want to see that video again.
I do. Oh, Hangjin is so cute.
Hangjin. It's like Hangjin. And then San is like, hot man. All right.
I can't.
Moving on to my girl, Yves, with her solo comeback, Viola. I'm excited. I mean, I loved her debut. It was gay music. And I feel like she's back with more gay music. Because Yves is for the gays. And like, that's not even like an opinion. It's a fact.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Yes.
So let's get to this icon right here.
Let's get down and break shit.
And break shit?
I think so. Look at those shorts.
I know. Kept seeing clips. I need some space. Space. Why does it sound like that?
No, she's giving me like
Who is
kinda
this
like-
man?
like indie but like gay.
Why is there a man? This is a random
Remove
man.
this man.
Space.
This is
It
Amanda's
sounds
theme
like
song.
some
Space.
I feel that. Like it sounds like she recorded this with a metal bowl over her head.
That's the style. Like even like the aesthetic of it.
Is it all in English?
Oh, I don't know. Is it?
Since she kind of sounds like a robot, I can't really tell.
She's a Vocaloid.
Yeah, she sounds like a Vocaloid.
Vocaloid if they released
Like
cunty
the
music.
The way they edited it.
It's like stylistic.
Okay, no, that's Korean.
Yes.
A lot of it was in English, though.
I just like there's something about like when a girl like idol member wears like super shorts and like a little like this outfit. There's just
Shorts?
It's just something about it that just hits as a woman.
I could never imagine wearing shorts like that because it would look a lot more provocative.
And then when I watch Yves, I could see why she went solo in the sense where like her style is very like it's very her. Like this is very her. Her debut, this song.
But I was even thinking about it the other day that her like solo song in Luna is also similar like music style.
yeah.
So if anything, it's kind of always been there.
Yeah. And it just suits her. Like this just I feel like this is her style. This is her like dead staring. All right. I just need some space. It's a theme song for
Space.
everyone that's an antisocial and doesn't want to talk to anyone.
No, I had seen a tweet because I about it. I didn't know what it was at the time. It was like, where are my claustrophobic bitches at? And I was like, huh? I was really confused. I thought they meant like the singing that she's like in that really narrow room. I thought that's what they're talking about. But now I get it.
That's real.
Now I get it.
Where are my claustrophobic bitches at? I just need some space. No, but it's a vibe. I can't wait to hear the album, and I just feel like she's a little underrated as a soloist right now. But luckily, her first day sales were a little bit more than her solo debut, and very close. So the consistency is there. So people are tuned in, and I feel like she just deserves more because she's great by herself as well as with Luna. So, stan Yves, stan gay music.
All right, last but not least is a music video for ILLIT's TACK, which they knew.
They knew what had to be done.
They knew what that had to be done because I had actually heard a snippet of this on TikTok.
Before the album came out, right?
TACK on TikTok. Or
the album came out, but we didn't hear the album yet.
We hadn't heard it yet because we were super behind. But I was like, this song is so catchy, and then I noticed it was ILLIT, and I'm like, oh shit. And then when I heard the whole song, I was like, wow, banger.
No, I'm sold. It's my ringtone.
So
it's my ringtone.
I'm excited that it has a video.
I'm also excited it has a video.
I'm assuming they're promoting it too.
Yes,
right?
yes, they are. Yeah, they're performing on music shows.
Cool.
All right, so we're gonna vibe. Obviously, we know the song, so we're gonna get down. Let's go.
Ah, yes, tennis.
Mr. Chu, Ipsudi, Chu. 𝐴𝐃𝐋𝐿 legacy. Oh, jeez.
Jump scare.
Oh, just like the video gamey sound. It just immediately. Hey.
Oh, I love his hair.
On Yuna?
Is it Yuna? This one?
Yeah. Oh. No.
No, this is Yuna.
Yeah.
Yes. The wavy
pink hair. I would say, Yuna is pulling off that pulled back pony.
Oh, yes.
Like, she is pulling off that pony, girl. Not the all black face.
Right? I was thinking that too.
No, this song is like, they sprinkled some crack in this song.
Oh, for sure. It's like brain rot music.
It is.
They just need the spinning cat.
I love this part. Mocha's part, I think. It's very catchy. Minju looks so cute. I mean, like, come on. I had to make this my ringtone. It's just like, it's so damn catchy. Hey. Oh, I love
Cherry
Minju's
Bullets
boots.
Impact?
No, stop. We're talking about the rooms. Such a weird separation.
Yeah, I'm like not digging that.
The formation at the end.
Yeah, but maybe it's because they go through. Maybe it's not really like
oh my god,
that.
we're in their locker. She's gonna open it again. It's gonna start all over again. Oh.
Again.
Oh shit, I thought I was gonna keep going. I was ready for it to keep going. I was like,
Let's go.
So that concludes our reaction marathon. And now moving on to the ending segment, our Throwback Tuesday song recommendation.
Yay!
So for my song recommendation, since I brought them up earlier in this podcast during our reactions, I'm going to recommend 𝐴𝐃𝐋's My My.
Hell yeah.
Because I feel like that is a title track of 𝐴𝐃𝐋's that people don't really talk about when they talk about past title tracks. People always bring up No 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 and Mr. Chu. But I like to think about My My, which was their first comeback after their debut. And I really liked it. They're in their cute, oversized jerseys. And it's got a little dance break. We still had OT7, 𝐴𝐃𝐋, I believe, during that time as well. And it was just catchy. And I really liked it. And 𝐴𝐃𝐋's always been a great girl group. So if you don't know that song, check out 𝐴𝐃𝐋's My My.
I agree. Love that song. So the song I'm going to recommend is from a group I was actually going to mention earlier when we were talking about the whole losing a member and wishing you could add them back in. And that was B2B. I didn't mention it though, but I'm going to suggest Irresistible Lips by B2B. Because you know, boy groups are just not doing it like that anymore.
They're not.
Just like that really
They're not.
dramatic like music. And if they are, they're just not doing it as well. So Irresistible Lips is one of my favorite B2B songs, and I feel like everyone should know it.
Yeah, like along with Insane, like it was just
so
what
good.
a great
Wow.
time. It's funny that we recommended cube groups. If you know,
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, A-Pink.
I know.
Said B2B.
That was also like the other.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
Cube did have great music back then. You know, they still do, but like before they became the shittiest company ever.
One of them.
One of the shittiest
Yes.
company ever. So listen to those songs, because if you're missing out on some good songs. All right, that wraps up our Talk That Tuesday. We hope you guys enjoyed our reactions, the topics we talked about. Please make sure to leave a comment and let us know how you felt about anything that we said. Hopefully not in an argumentative way, but in a openly discussion way, like mature people.
And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future episodes of Talk That and other videos that we'll be putting out. And make sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, which is @k.junkies.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.